Guess what?
This is the best podcast I ever do.
Out there by Hey.
So informative.
Here.
Got so much info.
Sasuke. Beatles.
Yeah. We got Shino in here.
Say Uchiha Hideout 10 times fast.
Uchiha Hideout. I can't say it once.
Okay. Welcome back. What the fuck is up, everybody? We're Some Village Hidden in the Shed, the official anime podcast of the Shed Network. It's your boy, Sid Floyd.
Gent Cherokee in the cheap Cherokee.
And you already know I'm here with my cousin, the Blue Beast of the East. It's Mike Nice.
That's right.
Gent Cherokee.
Nice guy like Mike guy.
What do I do?
He opens the gates, and we're missing our other leg, Pickle Pat the Thinker. But in his place, we got our favorite rogue shinobi. Ooh, the spoiled milkman. Probably left with your mother.
This milk is way past its expiration.
Sasuke
And
Uchiha.
also,
Shed Tech
Sasuke Uchiha's on
Make some
your
noise
team.
for my man.
And also,
Thank you for having me.
Sasuke
I love
Uchiha,
being here, yo.
Dude, we love it when you're here. This
I
is
get
the
very
fucking
passionate
greatest.
about anime, and I
know.
watch a lot of it. I've always watched it, and
Always.
I read a lot of comments, and I also watch a lot of anime.
Yeah.
You saw me firsthand how much I watch.
I've actually have seen you watch a bunch of anime.
Like
And people do talk shit about you, but you actually are you read all One Piece manga. You're caught up with a lot of shit. Actually,
I'm caught
people
up.
shit on you
Okay,
because
so-
you have hot takes, but maybe you just have hot takes.
It's just crazy that that someone can have a different opinion than you for like something that's not like sports or anything, which
That
is
is
crazy.
crazy.
There's no stats to back it up. I mean, you know what I mean?
There's
there's
data.
data books.
Yeah, I know, but like it just
There's
somebody
stats.
made it up. Like
Yeah,
it's
the
not
writer.
like real
I'm just
time.
kidding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
the
not like
writer.
I can't physically say that somebody's better than the next person because it's not
Because they're not
real.
real.
No, I'm just kidding.
There you
I
go.
mean,
good start.
I love being here.
Even though it's not real.
I'm caught up on Naruto. I'm
Yeah,
caught
it's
up on
cool.
Shippuden, Boruto, up until the manga to
You
the
don't gotta
time skip
prove it
right
to
now.
Nobody, dude.
I'm up until One
we
Piece.
We don't owe anybody anything.
But people want to talk. Like you
They
want
do
to
wanna
know.
talk.
You want to know what I'm up to?
This is what
Up to Boruto manga.
Mhm.
They're stopped now.
Mhm.
Time skip probably right
Dude, me and you used to talk about that shit OD.
because you're the only person that can talk. If
a lot of people in the
talk about
comments
it-
wanted us to talk about it. They say it all the time. They go, "Yo, can you guys fucking talk about the shit going on in Boruto?"
I know it's up
And
to
I'm
date,
like,
man, and like,
crazy,
I'm up to date with.
gotta catch
I was going every week on One Piece manga. I was getting it before you were asking you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were ahead of me.
I like that. I like manga's so hard to keep up with because like you can't like look at a manga still. Like the scene in manga and like try to differentiate what the hell's happening because like it's just a bunch of
It's white and black. Too,
yeah,
so
it's white and
tough,
black,
yeah.
so like you can't like really know what's going on.
I never heard it called that before.
What?
White and black. That was very
It
weird.
is.
black
It's
and
like
white.
ink.
Yeah, black and white.
Yeah.
That was weird. They guys put the white in front.
Did I say that too? Oh, nice.
I'm up to date in
We're
Demon
getting
Slayer, which is like I'm not manga
you're
though,
not
not
manga,
manga,
chill
not
out.
manga. But
Mangs.
I'm not gonna waste my energy on the manga.
Because
Do what you
the
gotta
anime's
do,
too
bro.
good. That's why.
The anime's too good. It's so
Yeah.
cool. And Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Dr. Stone.
Hell's Paradise is good.
Hell's Paradise is dope.
Dope.
I watched all of fucking Parasite.
Are we just? What are we? What is
I'm just,
this?
I just. People don't say I watch manga, dude. People don't say people say that I like watch this shit and I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, listen, I know something.
I kind of liked it when everyone still thought that you didn't know.
Yeah, he
But we'll
doesn't.
see.
No, because like I watch all this shit and like
It's gonna
I
be
don't know.
It's gonna be. It's gonna
None
be
of
so
us is gonna
funny when I
make
cut
that.
this out of the
Yeah,
podcast.
no, it's gonna
That's
make
fine.
And he goes, I watched, and he goes, Demon Slayer. And that's it.
I think
It just cuts to him going,
Demon Slayer-
Parasite.
Hell's Paradise
Is
is
dope.
Probably.
All right. Whoa.
We're good.
Reel it back.
Okay,
Reel it back.
I'm sorry, I've been going
This
for 3
isn't a
minutes.
fucking job interview for fucking Shut Tech.
I just
I know you got to prove your point, but let's prove our point in fucking. Let's do actions.
we got those videos of you
gonna talk about
taking
something
videos of
cool.
me watching anime. Remember?
I do have videos of you taking videos of anime, of you watching anime, and I'm taking videos of you taking videos, and then Mikey's got a video of that, and then Doomer's got a video of that.
Yeah, it's just to prove.
It's Baki. You left that out too.
Oh yeah, it is Baki.
You left that out. But anywho,
Baki's so dope, dude.
we're bringing it
I forgot
back.
about Baki.
And season 2. Actually, dude, while we're talking fucking anime, Baki season 2 is fucking coming out too.
So is
the Baki, that version of Baki, not like that
and
weird
Vinland
CGI.
Saga. In Vinland Saga.
Second season.
Woo,
Yeah.
Vinland Saga. Shout out to that studio. Whatever makes.
It's really dope.
Oh my
Mappa
god,
Studios.
dude! They make
do One
so
Punch.
crazy.
They do
It's
Attack on
got
Titan.
and
They do Demon Slayer. They do Hell's Paradise. It's crazy.
they're
dude.
insane.
That motorcycle intro, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best,
absolutely
dude.
incredible. Vinland Saga, as an anime.
Demon Slayer is the best, but
Demon
UFO
Slayer.
Oh,
table,
yeah.
Top.
UFO table.
It's
I
insane.
think Hell's Paradise is up there too, dude.
Hell's Paradise is really good.
freaking me out right now.
I really like it. I really, really like it. I honestly, I kind of want to read the manga after the season's done, so I like the story a lot.
I think about that all the time with like reading the Demon Slayer manga, and I don't.
I did it for the first half
don't
of this
wanna ruin
season.
it.
I did it for the first half of this season. And then I was glad that I didn't do it for the second half because that Nezuko scene really got
It
me.
makes me You should have seen Dan. You should have been El Latasso was
Dude,
going crazy.
I know,
dude.
I know.
It really gets you
got
going,
me,
yo. It
dude.
really gets you
Yo,
going.
me and my brother were sitting there just like I was fucking. I had tears.
Kissing?
I had tears running down my face. Yeah. Well, we're Albanian brothers, but
Can't say that, dude. All right, let's get straight into it, dude. After that, that's crazy, dude. I would
But no.
never say that.
we were or I was tears running down
Is
my face.
Troy?
dude, just
Is Troy? Does Troy watch Hell's Paradise?
no, not yet.
You got to get him on.
He's
that.
running One Piece right now.
Are you up to date with Dr. Stone?
No, it doesn't really move me 1 millimeter.
I know. I'm trying to watch it.
Tech like
Mikey loves fighting.
I was like in
anime.
Death Note.
Like,
I was like in Death Note for a while.
Death Note's
Death
straight.
Note still got like dire
No.
consequences.
Yeah, it's sick.
and, like,
I actually really like
yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
fucking cool.
And so does Dr. Stone, but like I think
But
it's
the
more
plot
of
of
like
Death Note is actually really cool.
I think
It's- yeah, I mean, it's-
yeah. I
It's
mean,
like
I've
a Criminal Minds season.
Yeah.
It's
I probably
fucking
watched like the
incredible.
first like 60 episodes of it,
It's cool.
or how many?
I don't even
A
think there's
third?
60 episodes.
I don't think there is either. I
Death
watched
Note.
Yeah, that's how much he watched.
a
it.
third of it. I don't know how
Just
many
like 6
episodes.
episodes. I think there's
Then
only.
you're-
Like,
I watched it with
You're
some
a good
Spanish
guy.
people, and it's a good anime. It's like I'm not gonna knock it. Like I spoiled the end of it for myself though.
But I'm saying though, that's the one anime I like that doesn't have fighting. But every other anime gotta have fighting.
I like
You're right
like
about that.
Doctor Stone is like there's not that much fighting, but
there's
it's a
some
lot
good
of
fighting.
it's a lot of logic, a lot of science. I like learning about stuff through the anime, like how
Made
they
up
do the
This guy.
the
It's
Edo
not really just that.
the Edo paradise. I mean the Edo period in like Japan
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like you learn a lot like of history through that, and some of it might not be true, and some of it might be exaggerated, but you get the idea, and then from there you can like Google it.
side note about Vinland Saga. That's a fucking awesome
Dude.
part about Vinland Saga is you're seeing the way
Exactly.
that
It's a whole
Europeans took over the entire
You
land.
don't see
the
European-
trade of power. Exactly.
You
It's
don't
very
see
cool.
European animes,
Dude,
and,
you
like,
know what was
white people in animes are kind of like almost like to a exaggerated thing. Like in most animes, they're
Oh,
like
usually.
anime held in like Japan.
Yeah, like All
Like-
Might in fucking
The guys from even
Baki.
Baki,
yeah.
and like even
Yep. No, it's
Naruto.
extremely exaggerated.
Naruto, like I'm pretty sure like all the white people that are actually white in Naruto and not like
Japanese.
that
White.
Japanese would be like Russian. I think that's like
Dude, so
you know what I mean. I don't even think you call them
my
white
dad
people,
my
but-
dad made a valid point about this, and I watch sub for like all my anime.
Yeah, like
And-
Frankie.
Yeah, okay.
Frankie's
it's super
exaggerated.
So
yeah.
check this out. So I watch sub for like every anime that I watch,
Mm-hmm.
except for Cowboy Bebop. But
Which is probably the one
it's the best dub. It's the
because
best dub.
I was gonna say because like it
And
almost like
DBZ.
incorporates.
DBZ I watched dub because I watched as a kid.
But
But
yeah, R.I.P. the DBZ, the Dragon Ball Z narrator. He died, I think.
that stinks.
Actually I don't know if he died, but he's the best. Yo, he was good. He was good. So I think Master Yoshi's voice guy died, but R.I.P. to him.
R.I.P. But my dad made this point about Vinland Saga.
He watched it.
Oh yeah, he's caught up. So and dude, I seen him in there fucking the other day, dude, I like
Like on his own accord,
I'm about
Hey,
to put
one in
my
the morning.
pops onto it,
like
dude.
on Netflix. He
Yeah.
just found it.
No, I told him about it. And he loves it.
He was like, you were like, yo, this is like some Viking shit.
And he loves the whole thing with the with Thor and Thorfinn.
Does he watch like the other like Viking stuff on like Netflix and like stuff like that?
He's not really into Vikings.
Has he watched any anime before that?
Like Speed Racer as a kid. He like watches like a little bit of like fucking I don't know.
He
like
just
Naruto
likes that
and shit.
storyline though.
Yeah, but he like yo today he sent me a fucking GIF,
meme?
a GIF. He sent me a GIF today because me and him were like debating about something, and we were just joking around while we were like texting back and forth about like how we had gotten in this debate.
Yeah.
And he sends me a GIF of
Thorfer?
No, of
Thorfinn?
Thorfinn? Of Luffy fighting Katakuri.
Really?
Yeah.
The donut man?
Yeah, the Mochi Mochi man. And I go, dude, what the fuck do you know about it? He goes, I'm just saying. And like, cause he'd seen me watching that shit. He's the man.
Dude. He'll talk it off though. He'll talk it off. Like he could just tell you some shit that you wouldn't. You'd be like, wait, how do you know that?
So let me tell.
Like one point in that whole shit, dude, that'll throw you all off.
100%. And you're like, oh, I actually didn't notice that.
He'd be like, yo, I don't think like they should have had Zetsu kill Madara.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, what?
Well, dude, he watched the whole Guy Sensei arc with me.
Really?
In Naruto, so he knows all about Guy Sensei's dad.
Yo, you
so he was
kind of
like, dude,
Arya.
he was like, might die, dude. He's like, yo, that's the man. My dad knows.
Troy's almost like fucking Rock Lee, dude.
Maybe, but yo, so listen to this. listen to this point that he made, though.
Because if chakra was brain power,
he would be super smart.
No, he can't use it.
This point that he made though about Vinland Saga was, and like you were saying with having like not American people, but white people in anime.
Yeah,
is my dad was like, I watch sub everything, and my dad watched half of Vinland Saga in dub, and then the rest of the episodes they didn't have it.
Yeah, they switched.
But he was like, "Yo, I did kind of like it better because they're not speaking Japanese. They're Nord. Like they were actually in England." And he goes, "In England, they're speaking fucking English." So he's like, "It was more realistic to watch these people in Europe speak European English, language." Yeah. And I was like, yo, I actually didn't fucking think about that because I never watched.
Not speaking Japanese.
No, they speak in like
the Japanese voice actors.
In sub, it's all Japanese.
Yeah.
But my dad was saying like
he watched the first half of it in English, and he was like, "Yo, these people actually would speak English."
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
it's more realistic.
Canon.
Yeah, exactly.
And I never into real life.
But I never thought about that because there's not a lot of animes where it's mostly white people or European people.
Yeah, but if you were to watch like Vinland Saga with the English subtitle, English dubs, and then like the Japanese subtitles, I think like the fighting scenes would probably be better in like Japanese.
The whole show's better in Japanese.
Oh,
my dad. It was a valid point, but the whole show,
for some reason, like
all the voice actors are better. Everything
for some reason, in like Japanese, like and like the subtitles, like yo, when you're listening to that, it's like the passion is in there.
It lines up.
It's like the people you don't even like in like the sub. You almost differentiate the person from the voice actor.
Yeah, it looks different.
And in sub, you're like, yo. This is what it.
Sometimes you don't even need to read the subtitles because you get by the emotion, like what's happening or what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it's kind of unfair to like try to like be like, oh yeah, like anime's this anime's better in dub and this anime's better in sub, because like that's not what makes the anime. You know what I mean?
No, definitely, you're right.
Other than like if you were to be like, yo, Madara's like.
Voice actor,
dub actor
is better.
Like the English actor.
I can say that.
But like, yo, I thought that, and then I listened to Madara Japanese. Amazing. Dude, it's just incredible. It's like almost the same. Like if I were to grow up like knowing Japanese and like everything, like I would easily say that.
Like it's almost like that Darth Vader level voice where you're like, yo, that shit is fucking iconic.
The English version is like up there too, because like they say that dude. I would almost rank that one character above. Yeah, that's why I use it as like an outlier because like.
But I think everyone I think that's a general consensus is that Madara's voice actor in the dub is nasty.
Everyone can say that like the sub actors, like the Japanese original voice actors, are better, but they're not going to sit there and try to read English subtitles while they're trying to watch the fight when they can listen to the language that they know
to watch it
and then actually see every scene.
But I disagree with that because all you do
because you've been studying.
Because you just glance at the subtitles. Like they're usually it's like a sentence. So like you can read it real quick and you just boom and you have the whole.
But also this is
because like yo, if you have it in English, think about it as like this: if you have it in English subtitles and it's also dubbed in English. You're
read the
gonna
subtitles.
focus on the fucking words.
But I don't think that it takes away from the fucking watching that much.
No, but
because
it does, I think.
But also,
I think
though,
it does.
if they dub it and you can listen to it in your language, it's just more enjoyable for you.
not me. If
Like,
I'm being
if you have
honest,
to
though,
listen
it
to
distracts me. Like what Tech was saying, it really
but you're
separates
not-
the character from the fucking
But
voice.
if-
like it doesn't always match up.
But you no, but
doesn't
like,
roll.
But you're
but from the
enjoying it.
character, but you can't see, you
But that's like
can't
saying you watch
100%
it in
focus
Spanish, though.
on the scenes.
All the people that are from South America watch in Spanish. They don't want it in Japanese.
You have
that's
to
not
like
true.
focus on.
There's plenty of
no,
people that watch dub and have it in Spanish subtitles.
for sure. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Too, but Spanish is always dubbed.
no, you'd have it in
faster than
Spanish
English.
dubbed.
They always have the Spanish dub faster.
No,
than
they
the
have
English dub.
Spanish subtitles first.
True, but Spanish dub comes.
That's like
fast, too.
Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball came out in Japanese first, and then like maybe like 2 days later, it would have like the Spanish subs,
Right.
and then like maybe like a week later, they'd have the
English.
English ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I think the
I mean-
Spanish dubs came before.
I
the
guess
English
it's all
dubs
your
too, but it
preference,
doesn't
and like
matter.
I think it's stupid to like
I
fight
just like
about
watch.
that.
I just
No,
like.
yeah,
No, I
it's
just like
silly.
listening.
It's
No,
so
it's personal
dumb.
preference. I
It's
get what
so
you're
dumb.
saying. But if
I
I'm being
love the
honest,
Japanese voiceovers.
that's-
Like,
it
yo, that
doesn't
just sounds so
compare.
crazy,
yo,
yo.
I would
doesn't
rather.
compare, but-
I would rather, if I felt in that fight scene that I was distracted, I would rather fucking run it back after I already
If
read
you
it
knew
and watch
Japanese,
it again.
if you knew Japanese,
yeah,
word
of
for
course,
word,
of
100%,
course,
dude,
of course.
you would watch it in Japanese.
That was dope as fuck.
But I'm just saying,
Uh,
even with reading it, like, say I was like, oh shit, I was looking at the subtitles.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna just run it right back.
Oh, I'm gonna have.
Yeah, you can do
Yo,
that too.
I.
That's true.
And I feel like I get to take in the scene just like
It's
the
the
way
same
it
thing.
was.
The same
could.
thing.
Yeah, you
The
could.
same thing. How we were watching One Piece, and then all of a sudden,
But can
there's
I
no
say-
English. There's no English dubs. When you were watching it on Netflix, Naruto on Netflix, they stopped at what?
300.
Yeah.
300, and then the rest of it, and then
was
you
a
went to
sub.
Crunchyroll or
Yeah, yeah.
9 Anime, and it was in English until like episode like 450, like
Yeah.
halfway through like the Fourth War.
But I gotta say, for like Mike, I know he likes dubs, and for people who do like dubs, like it's not. It might just be a personal preference because like
I
also
like dubs.
in
I like both of them.
But like in non-anime shit, like Squid Games, I watched that in Korean because it was a Korean show.
Yeah.
Like I watched Money Heist in Spanish with English subtitles because it was a Spanish show. Like, so it might just be
Yeah.
me personally. Like I just prefer to see it like
At the
where's it?
original-
like Dark.
Yeah,
I watched
I
in
see.
German.
The
I watched
original?
in German and I watched it with
For some
English
reason,
subtitles.
I
For some
think of it
reason,
like
a
it's-
movie makes more sense to me though.
But those are all shows.
Because they're
Those are all
actually
shows, though.
speaking, but like the
No, he's saying,
anime
like,
to me is that it's a cartoon that the mouth is trying to match the Japanese as best
Did
they
you try
can.
to get the story across?
But also, it's also a cartoon match in the Japanese is not perfect
No,
either.
no,
so
no.
like the American dub to me doesn't
Doesn't
bother
throw it
me
off
as
that
much.
much?
But I thought the dub
movie
went,
to me makes
I
more
thought
sense.
the dub went. I mean the subtitles went off the English.
I'm talking about when they make
right?
the mouths move.
Yeah, she's saying
it's,
that
it's
it-
moving
Oh,
to Japanese
I
words.
It's
got
still
you.
not exact because it's just a cartoon.
'Cause it's a cartoon.
Yeah, but whereas
you
when you're
can't-
watching
'cause
a
you
show,
can't.
they are speaking Spanish.
That makes
It's the
more
same
sense
reason
to me,
why they,
for sure. But
and
also, as I'm saying this too, I haven't probably watched a dub episode in a long time because everything I'm watching isn't dubbed.
Yeah, because like every time we watch Demon Slayer, every time we watch Hell's Paradise, we already got to the part where
Even Darwin games I just watched,
They
that shit
don't-
was dope, but it was all sub.
because we caught up with it.
Like a lot of cool little
We won't
animes
catch
I
up.
watched were all sub.
We have to wait till like
Not little
2026
animes, but-
until like One Piece finishes with an 2032 or something like that. Till One Piece finishes with an
Because the
English
anime
dub.
is so behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all of that.
and because One Piece has so many fucking episodes. I mean, Boruto's not even caught up
In English.
in English. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still not even caught up in English.
That's actually crazy when you think about it.
It's
'Cause of how
crazy.
big the market you
Well,
would
it's
assume
because
it'd be.
they all have contracts with them.
Yeah.
Not any big because like if any that's why those shits that when we read the manga, it's not really in English.
Yeah.
It's just some company that's like, yo,
Yeah,
I'll put it into English,
translated,
and
yeah.
at the bottom they're like, hey, like if you really want to support this this manga, like go to like this
They're
shit
doing
and
their
buy
best,
it, and they're like, yeah, and like they're like, yo, some of these words like we can't define like. Because
Yeah,
we
they
don't,
just
we're
make
not
it
the
up.
artist, we're not the author. So they'll be like, "Yo, this is probably the closest thing
you
to
can-
it."
Close
dude,
to it,
when
yeah,
you see
right.
those power scalers and stuff on TikTok and shit like that, they're always talking about like they'll go re-Google kanji and
for
hiragana characters and be like, yo, this was completely mistranslated in the English dub. And so all these people are arguing and they're like, yo, this character doesn't like they mistranslated
because we're not getting
this.
actual English dub.
And a lot of
we're
people
getting it from some like a third party.
And a lot of people who read One Piece manga, I'm not saying I do, it's on like
with
like,
Japanese.
Well, it's on like pirated sites. So like, you don't even really know who's translating that
That's
shit.
what I was saying.
And like these panels come out and they're arguing off this shit and then people are like, yo, that's not even what that fucking means.
The shit at the bottom says it's like a disclaimer. It's like, yo, this kanji. It was like, yo, we determined that this is this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like this scene where like this happened. Like we interpreted the author saying this in English.
Yeah. So
it's
there
not
a
going to
way-
be the
It might
same
not be
thing.
100%
But
accurate.
words though, like names, like yo, the names in like the last when they gave out the 5 elders names, one of the elders like they couldn't like actually like factually define what his name meant in Japanese and English when it first came out.
Because it's only really exists in Japanese.
Yeah, because there's not like
There's not a direct translation.
There's a couple words that like doesn't have a direct, but like there, it's like sort of like you sort of mean this one because like the 5 elders, like how they're all named after planets. It's really defined in Japanese as the 5 stars.
Yeah, exactly.
The 5 stars.
So do you guys think that you should find a way to translate it yourself?
No, I'm just gonna wait for the. I'm gonna read the
like,
fucked up one.
because like
Then
you
you'd have
know
the
like
most
when you're
accurate.
because you're listening to it in Japanese and you have to read the subtitles. That's the best you're gonna get. But if you're reading the panel, maybe you figure out the best way for you to translate it, and you just translate the panels yourself.
And see or compare it to like what you're getting on the internet. From
Because
someone
then
else.
you're getting I guess unless you're not getting the right information or you can't translate it well, but you'll get the truest form, I guess, to what instead of having someone
But then
else
you have to
translate it for
wait.
you.
But then you have to wait because like these people
Or if you
aren't.
learn how to
These
read it
people
or
aren't
something.
like messing around. Like when they
That's
put
true,
out the
too.
English manga, like that's
That's true,
what
too.
it means.
No, they
Like,
had.
Yeah,
There's
you're
literally
right.
like they will tell like the reason I told you before, like when they tell you like, yo, this is what we thought that it meant.
But it's getting put out in English by like
Scholars.
like Viz Media
By,
or
like-
whatever.
Yeah,
No,
but
by
they
people that
hire
love
people who
manga.
are
They
who are
no, but they're
professionals
not.
in translating.
But they're
this shit.
not like directly
like
associated
the one in Barnes
with
and Nobles.
Oda.
The ones in
Oh
Barnes
no,
and
definitely
Noble.
not.
At
No,
all.
I know, and that's why they say that there's
That's
like
why I
they
think
admit
it's
that there's
fucking-
mistranslation.
Right.
Dude, it's
That's
let him
right.
rock. Let him rock.
Let 'em rock.
gonna
But like
keep
so
on
like the
going
one
through
I
the
buy
shit.
in Barnes
I'm
and
gonna catch his
Noble,
ass.
right? Like so like the English manga usually will be like a couple like 2 or 3 fucking volumes like behind
Yeah.
the Japanese
Oh,
one.
so
but
many.
the one I buy in Barnes and Noble, that's the legit.
But
Right?
you're
It would
not
have
gonna.
to be, right?
But it's gonna
No, it's
be
the same
so many episodes, so many like chapters behind
because
it to
that's not
come
true,
in
'cause-
actual
because-
manga.
No,
like
because
in
the-
English,
no,
in
like
English,
printed.
Barnes
Yeah.
printed English.
Barnes and Noble is pretty good
Printed
on it. But
English.
remember when I got the volume 15 for Boruto? That
Yeah,
was
but
pretty,
you're not gonna get the one that's like
no,
the
no.
most recent
it's
one.
gonna be like
you'll
a
be surprised,
couple
though.
fucking episodes behind.
But regardless of that, though, that translation though is like the legit translation.
Yeah, no, that
what
one
they,
is.
But they even admit
But
though
they'll do it
that
before-
Sometimes
but
they
they'll
get
also
fucked up.
admit though that that's a legit
Yeah.
translation. But they'll say, like he was saying, there's disclaimers. It's like this is what we think it says.
Yeah,
and
right.
then there's people who double check them and go, "Yo, this is not what this
Yeah,
means
like,
because
wait,
if this
no.
character comes beforehand, it actually means this." And it's just like a mistake that translators make. Like you
Yeah.
can't. It's not fucking perfect. You know, you can't be perfect. Dude, chill. Just fucking do the podcast, man.
You pull the weapon out.
It's just a fucking bug, man. Just let him do his thing. No one's even fucking.
I got him and throw it out his face.
Jesus Christ.
I'll eat it.
All right.
But yeah, all right. So 25 minutes in,
I think that's just. I think maybe we
we
fucking
clip
call
that
this
right
episode,
now and
yeah.
then start a new one.
Wait,
Yeah, I think so. That was a
hold
good
on.
one. You got anything else you gotta get
yeah,
out?
if we're gonna clip this or you happen to hear this, leave in the comments. Do you want us to start doing episodes about Demon Slayer and Hell's Paradise and stuff like that?
No, we
Too
have
bad
to
because we're
anyway.
gonna boom
Okay, I wasn't
because we're
sure.
gonna fucking do it.
I
Rhetorical
think-
question, you guys.
I think we have to put out like we have to go with the flow.
Baki. I want to do Baki.
Baki's
Ragnarok.
tough though.
But what are we talking?
Ragnarok is crazy.
Yo, we can talk
dude.
about Ragnarok all day.
all day. But
Ragnarok
they're
is
all-
really
they're all
crazy.
fucking crazy. We
Yes.
definitely
But yeah,
should.
all right.
Just
Do
give
you
me
have
an
anything? Do you have
an
anything to
excuse to
say to
watch
like
it.
just randomly,
Okay.
like about anime or anything?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking real quick.
Your like point that you have to get across because like this is what would be the episode to get across because like this is a very interesting episode. It's only 25 minutes and like got a lot across how we fucking thought about like how like
W
sub like how I fucking
actually watch anime.
I mean, I do. I mean, you could probably catch me on a lot of things because, like, I can't remember a lot of things, but you can do. Like, got anything?
Until you do a live Twitch stream, no one will really know, though. It's just your word against theirs.
I think it's because I'm fat.
Yeah.
It's easy.
That's probably it.
They're like, this fat guy doesn't know what he's talking
That's what they
about.
say. They say big
Maybe
guy.
you're not gonna meet
Yeah,
you.
that's why.
You're
No,
not
they say
Kamichi.
bug guy, and I'm like, what am I, an Abarame?
No, you're not
It's like,
Kamichi.
oh, what?
Yeah,
Choji?
Power from eating.
Choji? Yeah, right, dude. I don't take any fucking.
He's one. They're
food
one
pills.
of the elder clans.
I'm like, if anything, I'm like,
A bitch. Let's fuck out, dude.
I don't like that, dude. I don't like that at all, dude. I was gonna say a Hugo.
There you go. A Hugo.
A Hugo. That's so mean, dude.
Oh god.
I'm so much more knowledgeable in anime than both of you guys.
Yeah, dude. I believe it.
Cool.
Believe it.
All right, dude. Go ahead. Also, dude, okay, on that note, Datebayo, the translation of Datebayo, halfway through Naruto changed because they go, oh, we had it wrong the whole time.
Yeah, because they didn't know that wasn't a real word.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Have a good day.
I
said have a good day.
It's feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Feel
plug out.
this shit.
Let's
Yeah,
plug
feel
out.
the shit. You want to plug out? All right, so my name's Sid Floyd. I don't know a lot of things. No, actually, I know everything.
Come on, do your fucking plugs so I can stop fucking touching shit.
Yo, I didn't plug out really, really well last time. Yo, my name's Tech8. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ChetTech8. You can find me at Sports Morts every fucking Saturday, except for the past 3 weeks. Big Tone, Big Zoe, Mike Nice himself, best sports podcast in the fucking world. It's crazy. We get crazy deep into sports. And I know it's only baseball right now, but that's okay because, like, who really cares about a damn sport? And you can catch me every Thursday on the Shedcast with these guys and also Robbie the Bernstein Fire.
Yeah, that's right, dude. You killed it. Yeah, you can find me at Mike Nice CT on all the platforms. Like you said, look at the Shed Network. Follow all the podcasts on there, and you're listening to Village in the Shed right now. And go follow us on
case you
Spotify.
forgot.
Listen to our new music, new dates on the way. So we'll look out for that.
Big time, big time. And yeah, follow me, Sid_Floyd. You already know the vibes. All the other podcasts on the network. Me and Mikey got new music coming all the time. Live shows, Shed Tech 8. Very distracting during the podcast.
Killing it.
I don't think we're on video right now.
What?
We're not on video on this.
Killing it.
So yeah. And yeah. So follow us, yeah. And thanks for checking in. Village in the Shed. Out there, bio.
Out there by you fucking kid.